When you hear the word chainsaw, you probably think of one of three things: lumberjacks, horror movies, or that one neighbor who just had to start cutting trees at 7 a.m. But what if I told you, chainsaws were originally invented as a surgical tool? Yeah, you heard that right. Before these beasts were shredding wood, they were slicing through something way more terrifying. Get ready, because this is the shocking, blood-soaked history of the chainsaw. Rewind the clock back to the late 1700s, no electricity, no anesthesia, and worst of all, no epidurals. When childbirth got complicated, doctors had to saw through pelvic bones to make room for the baby. And guess what they used? A giant, horrifying handsaw. Now, a couple of Scottish doctors, John Aiken and James Jeffrey, thought, hey, we can make this less horrible. So in the late 18th century, they invented the very first chainsaw. But it wasn't powered by gas or electricity. Oh no. It was a hand-cranked rotating blade designed to slice through human bone more efficiently. So if you ever thought dentists were scary, imagine 18th century surgeons cranking away on your pelvis like they're starting a lawnmower. Fast forward a century or so, and someone finally realized, wait a second, this thing is pretty good at cutting stuff. Maybe we should stop using it on people and start using it on trees. Enter the early 1900s when chainsaws made the leap from operating rooms to forests. By the 1920s, German innovator Andreas Stihl developed the first electric-powered chainsaw, and by the 1950s, they were lightweight enough for a single person to use. This changed the logging industry forever. Trees were coming down faster than ever, and let's be real, it probably saved a whole lot of backs and shoulders in the process. And now, chainsaws are everywhere. Not just in logging, but in ice sculpting, rescue operations, and of course, horror movies. You know a tool has truly made it when it becomes an icon of terror. From the Texas Chainsaw Massacre to Evil Dead to, let's be honest, every haunted house you've ever been to, chainsaws have cemented themselves as the unofficial weapon of horror villains. I mean, just imagine Freddy Krueger with a chainsaw. Actually, let's not. But remember folks, chainsaws aren't just for scaring teenagers at a campsite. They're an essential tool that revolutionized medicine, logging, and even entertainment. So next time you hear that familiar bzzz, just remember, that could have been used on your bones instead of that backyard oak tree. If you found this as wild as I did, smash that like button, subscribe for more crazy answers, and drop a comment below. What's the scariest thing you've ever seen a chainsaw do? Until next time, stay sharp.